it do, what it is. It's your boy, he is CJ, and I am back again with another WTF reviews. You know what it is, man. I've been sitting on this track ever since I heard on the Joe Budden podcast that CyHi dropped something. Cause I was like, I wanted to give it some time to breathe. I ain't really listened to it yet, but I wanted to give it some time to breathe because I heard that he was dissing Cole on here, bro. And I was like, I know everybody about to jump on that train, so I wanted to give it some time. I think I'm gonna listen to it now, man. Cause CyHi been a beast. CyHi been penning for a lot of your favorite artists. A lot of the number ones out here. CyHi been writing some like really penning for them. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, man. We ain't gonna do too much talking. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things you're supposed to do on the YouTube channel. Man, we gonna get into this CyHi the Prince, man. Lost Control. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, b.r.a. Lost Control. Let's get into it, man. I heard he coming at cold head. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Can you?
And I'm gonna tell y'all now, all the people that don't like us stopping, I know I'm gonna be doing some stopping. Cause I listen to CyHi and I know his pen is ridiculous. So I already know that I'm gonna be stopping and breaking down some bars because that's just CyHi for you. And the whole video is out on his page. Go check it out on CyHi page. But I'm gonna be doing some stopping here because I already know how his pen is. We gotta dissect these bars. Let's get it.
Let your people know you not fucking with me. Cause them thinking you is fucking with me. I could never fall off. Yeah. Can you hear me? I've been hearing a lot of niggas claim the best rapper alive. Two things can be true, that's a factual lie. I'm that actual guy with a capital Y. Flow slicker than a nigga with the patch on his eye. Scared of my good brother in that Grand National. Why? Shoulda knew you and
He said, I'm slicker than the brother with the patch on his eye. You know, Slick Rick, you already know what it is. Slick Rick. He said y'all scared of that brother in that Grand National. Y'all know who in that Grand National. Y'all know the boogeyman. He said Cole, like, he coming out the back, jumping on Cole's shoulders. Like, yo, scared of that good brother in that Grand National. Yeah.
for the Y. Flow slicker than a nigga with the patch on his eye. Scared of my good brother in that Grand National. Why? Shoulda knew you and that La Honda was gonna have to collide. Let's take this magical.
Say you should have known. He talking about the Honda. Talking about the Honda Cole. Say you should have knew. You and that little Honda was gonna have to collide. Oh boy. Let's keep it going, man. Sheesh.
For the Y. Flow slicker than a nigga with the patch on his eye. Scared of my good brother in that Grand National. Why? Shoulda knew you and that La Honda was gonna have to collide. Let's take this magical ride back to the shy. The FOI don't know how many bows I actually tied. I felt like Farrakhan Saran.
The FOI didn't even know how many bows I actually tied. Oh, Fruit of Islam. Shout out to them brothers, man. Hey, he going in bar. I ain't gonna be able to do all the stopping because this track is like 4 or 5 minutes long. I ain't gonna be able to stop as much as I want to. Y'all will see my face when the bar, if it's a bar that I need to break it, y'all will see my face though. Golly.
FOI don't know how many bows I actually tied. I felt like Farrakhan Saran wrapping the pie. And my shit hit like crack when it's dry. So high you can hit it once and pass it to God. I give off that human trafficking vibe. Cause I had that boy and the girl in the back of a Dodge. I did what I had to survive. Can't sit.
Whoa. I give off that human trafficking vibe because I had that girl and the boy in the back of the Dodge. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yeah. Bars. 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 Oh, man.
So high you can hit it once and pass it to God. I give off that human trafficking vibe. Cause I had that boy and the girl in the back of a Dodge. I did what I had to survive. Can't sit with my back to the door, that's my tactical side. The AK rushing like a halfback in the.
Can't sit with my back to the door. That's my tactical side. Hey, when I go into a restaurant with my lady, with my wife, I'm not sitting with my back to the door. Never. And now that I got that CCW, never. Never. Not sitting with my back to the door, babe. We live in Vegas. People is psychotic out here. This GTA out here, bro. Never sit with your back to the door, fellas. Fellas, 2 rules in life. when you with your lady. Never sit with your back to the door and never let her walk on the side of the sidewalk where the cars are. If you walking in the park, wherever you at, do never let her stand on the side where the cars is coming. That's two rules in life. Let y'all know that now. I know all my old heads. We all know that, but for the young ones that's out there, y'all, two rules. There's more rules, but those two rules that I live by. Never sit with your back to the door and never walk on the side of the street where the cars is coming. Don't let her do it. Who you got?
Vibe. Cause I had that boy and the girl in the back of a Dodge. I did what I had to survive. Can't sit with my back to the door, that's my tactical side. The AK rushing like a halfback in the eye. Armed with a shotgun, cause you passed the huncher.
Rushing like a half back in the eye. Y'all know what it is. I formation. Oh man.
To the door, that's my tactical side. The AK rushing like a halfback in the eye. Armed with a shotgun, cause you passed the huncher. I should've stayed in school, but at this juncture, I got $10 bags, fat as Action Bronson. And I wanna rap, but I lack the sponsors. And half of you niggas never had the hunger to pass the trauma. I'm in the trap passing Fonta. On the sun on ashwagandha. I'm used to getting stabbed in the back, it feel like acupuncture.
I know where he going with that bar. I bet he about to say I got used to getting stabbed in the back and feel like acupuncture. Yeah, because that rhyme pattern that da 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 in a trap passing Fonta. Yo, his pen is crazy. Just knowing like the way that pen that the way his breakdowns, his bar of that cadence, crazy work. Crazy work. Yeah.
I wanna rap, but I lack the sponsors. And half of you niggas never had the hunger to pass the trauma. I'm in the trap passing Fonta. On the sun on ashwagandha. I'm used to getting stabbed in the back, it feel like acupuncture. Ever been back to back to back with Hondas? Two of them decoys, one of them packed with ganja. I came back just to crash the summer. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. Cause whatever Hebrew can be used by the bartender.
I put more wax. Oh, hold on. Gotta hear that one.
Two of them decoys, one of them packed with ganja. I came back just to crash the summer. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. Cause what
I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. You know how on Kwanzaa, every day of Kwanzaa, you gotta light a different candle and say a different word. Emoji, emojo, waza, or whatever. I ain't no disrespect to the Kwanzaa community. You know what I'm saying? That's my peoples. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. Hey, yo.
one of them packed with ganja. I came back just to crash the summer. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. Cause whatever Hebrew can be used by the bartender. Mazel tov, shots through the glass of the car windshield.
Whatever Hebrew. Mazel tov.
Back just to crash the summer. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. Cause whatever Hebrew can be used by the bartender. Mazel tov, shots through the glass of the car windshield. That might have went over your yarmulke. Cause Hanukkah might be the only event my bars miss.
That might have went over your yarmulke. Speaking of yarmulke, why do I have a yarmulke right here by me? Because I just went to a Jewish wedding the other day. Anyway, that might have went over your yarmulke. Hey, yo, that might have went over your yarmulke. I gotta.
Mazel tov, shots through the glass of the car windshield. That might have went over your yarmulke. Cause Hanukkah might be the only event my bars miss for. And these niggas I'm with are not restless. Trust me, they done shot at more legs than Brock Lesnar. Murder for hire, they're turning to cross dressers. And if they gotta bring them alive, it costs extra. If they gotta bring them alive, it costs extra. That's what I call a small gesture. That's to all of you Pondexters. The flow is chart topping, heart throbbing, the dogs barking, sparks popping, 40 cacao like dark chocolate. Call God and he don't answer.
Sparks flying for the cacao like dark chocolate. Oh, yo, why is Bart like, bruh is different, bro. Like he is different. Like the leagues of when you got rappers like him, you got rappers like Cole, then you got like Daylight. You got Ab Soul. You got rappers like that. Like, bruh, CyHi is different. He wrote a lot of Ye stuff, but he didn't give Ye the introspective raps like this. He was giving Ye the hits. But man,
On Dexter's. Uh. The flow is chart topping, heart throbbing, the dogs barking, sparks popping, 40 cacao like dark chocolate. Call God and he don't answer, they call blocking. Out of options, draw Glock and start swapping. Gunpowder, the gunfire, the harmonics. So multiple shots going off, it's called violence. Bullets keep passing me by, I'm farsighted. The cops watch as I'm stuck.
bullets keep passing me by. I'm farsighted. A lot of you young ones don't know that one, but that chicken song can me by. Hey, that was a bar. Keep passing me by like Farside. Like, oh my god, man.
Swapping, gunpowder, the gunfire, the harmonics. So multiple shots going off, it's called violence. Bullets keep passing me by, I'm farsighted. The cops watch as I'm stuck lodged in a tree. And my truck lit up like the city they caught pocking. Probably hoping to find some narc.
Shout out Vegas. Shout out Vegas. That's I just wanted to say that.
The cops watch as I'm stuck lodged in a tree. And my truck lit up like the city they caught pocking. Probably hoping to find some narcotics. I get emotional talking about it, I'm Carl Thomas. Okay, this might be off topic, but tell St. John that them raps just ain't that jaw dropping. You forgot I still owe you for false prophets. I rap.
There was a lot of bars in that. I mean, a lot of bars in that. A lot of bars in that. They get emotional. They call Thomas. Then he said, "Tell St. John, like I still owe you for false prophets." Remember when Cole dropped false prophets and he was dissing like Wale, Kanye, he even threw in a shot at CyHi and them because he was like, people around Kanye, like, hey, Jesus. Don DeMarco.
Okay, this might be off topic, but tell St. John that them raps just ain't that jaw dropping. You forgot I still owe you for false prophets. I rap punches that's hard as Bernard Hopkins. And ain't no yes men over here, my dog, stop it. We like the band on the Titanic. We going down with the ship before we go jumping off it. So watch your mouth before.
Ah, see, I told you. He said the yes when he said the Kanye had yes men. He said, "Ain't no yes men around here. We like the band on Titanic. We going down. We playing. We going down while the ship going down." Remember when the band sat down on Titanic? They put out the instruments. It was like, nah, nah. We gonna play this music. We gonna get the people something to jam to while the drowning is happening. Yeah, 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 yeah. They was playing the music while the boat was going down. They said, "We here. We like the captain. We gonna honor folks." So CyHi said, "We good music. Even when Kanye going down, we gonna go down with him." Pause. Man, listen.
John, that them raps just ain't that jaw dropping. You forgot I still owe you for false prophets. I rap punches that's hard as Bernard Hopkins. And ain't no yes men over here, my dog, stop it. We like the band on the Titanic. We going down with the ship before we go jumping off it. So watch your mouth before you go over talking. It's cool till you run into one of his underbosses. You got one book and thought you could run to Boston. I had a trap, one in Charlotte and one in Charleston.
You got one book and thought you could run a Boston. Hey, I hate spades. I'm not good at it. But for all my spades players, y'all know what he talking about. You got one book and think you can run a Boston. You think you about to run a Boston. You got one book. And you won that on playing your high spade. You won that one book off playing your high spade. You know these man, look, hey, fire. Fire.
Cool till you run into one of his underbosses. You got one book and thought you could run to Boston. I had a trap, one in Charlotte and one in Charleston. But have you ever read the book?
He said he got two traps, one in Charlotte and one in Charleston. So what you trying to say? So how you been down here? You been in the Carolinas? You been in North Carolina and South Carolina? You had a trap in Charlotte and a trap in Charleston. You trying to say you right there by Cole? He saying he know North Carolina, he knows South Carolina. Hey, I hear you, my good brother. Carolina all day. Y'all know what it is.
So watch your mouth before you go over talking. It's cool till you run into one of his underbosses. You got one book and thought you could run to Boston. I had a trap, one in Charlotte and one in Charleston. But have you ever read the book of Jeremiah? Cause when homie dropped, y'all was looking terrified. No pun intended, I'll tear your squad into pieces. Furniture moving like Jamiroquai's.
Yep. Cole, you my dog, bro. You don't want them problems, bro. Leave this one alone. Leave this one alone. Leave this one alone. Leave this one alone, Cole. That man, what he said? Oh my God. Oh my God. The bar that he said furniture moving like Jamiroquai. Y'all remember Jamiroquai video? If you made a virtual insanity. Yeah, the furniture moving while he was standing still. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta catch that bar before that too, because that one had me shook too.
Could run to Boston. I had a trap, one in Charlotte and one in Charleston. But have you ever read the book of Jeremiah? Cause when homie dropped, y'all was looking terrified. No pun intended, I'll tear your squad into pieces.
No pun intended, I'll tear a squad into pieces. Whoa. The way that set up. Oh my God. That scheme was crazy. No terror squad. No pun intended, but I tear a squad into pieces. Hey, yo, and he said the book of Jeremiah, y'all was afraid when Buddy dropped. Y'all knew talking about Kendrick.
Furniture moving like Jamiroquai's. Open Charlotte and one in Charleston. But have you ever read the book of Jeremiah? Cause when homie dropped, y'all was looking terrified. No pun intended, I'll tear your squad into pieces. Furniture moving like Jamiroquai's. Open heart surgery, you getting sterilized. You was a spoiled kid, so I can't spit a rod. And I done seen real killers get set inside a wheelchair, all because they told her paralyzed. Ever used the fish scale to wear a square collar?
Real killers get sit in a wheelchair because they told her paralyzed. Brain freeze from the bars, bro. Hey, yo, like, yeah, Cole, leave him alone. Like, why did it take so long for him to drop this? It's crazy because I mean that shit came out years ago, bro. But he said, "I got time today. I got time today." Yeah, sit there, live. But I feel like Cole gonna respond to this one because that ain't his homie. He didn't respond to Cole. I mean, he didn't respond to Kendrick because that's his homie, and he knew it was gonna get deeper than rap. But this one, hey, this is where Cole can get that lick back. This is where Cole about to get that lick back. Now it ain't gonna be easy. Cause I'm sure CyHi got a million bars. It ain't gonna be easy. But the way music business is now, it's gonna come down to fan base. It's gonna come down to popularity. Who actually like Cole fan base is way bigger than CyHi fan base. So it's gonna be more of like a like Cole gonna get more push, but it's gonna boost. It's gonna boost him to where he get people knowing his name and seeing who he is. So it's gonna work in his favor. It can only help Cole. It can only make Cole lose really. Like if Cole lose this, it could be like, okay, you lost to bro, like you ain't. But then if he win this, then people gonna be like, I mean, you ain't do this with Kendrick. You ain't go at Kendrick because he ain't nobody, y'all. But then on a flip side, it's gonna make Side be like, yo, it's gonna be his fan base. He gonna eat off a Cole fan base, and they gonna be like, who this dude? So it's not really a win for Cole, but it's a win for him. And it's not really like in the Cole fans' eyes, it's not a loss for Cole. It's just to see, we told y'all Cole is crazy. Cole got bars, but we're gonna see how it go.
Sat inside a wheelchair, all because they told her paralyzed. Ever used the fish scale to wear a square car? In the day I sold 10 bells, man, I swear to God. My plug made us write to him on a piece of paper, cause he afraid of niggas wearing wires. So many stories, man, I can't retire. From moving China White out to Shangri-La. What I'm saying, I grew up around some dangerous guys, famous for committing some heinous crimes. It can get dark quick, I'm on daylight savings time. You ever got a toothbrush and had to shave it down? The principal told my mama I should've stayed behind. 20 years later, I got one of the greatest minds. I know it ain't my business, but I made it mine. Ain't no statute of limitations on my latest rhymes. And here's my favorite line. If you heard that I'm a silver spoon, nigga, just know I got a nickel-plated nine. It's just rap.
If you heard I'm a silver spoon nigga, just know I got a nickel plated nine. Hey, yo. He said ain't no statute of limitations on his rhymes. So he's saying, like I said a second ago, why it takes so long to drop this? He said ain't no statute of limitation. I drop when I want to drop. I drop how I want to drop and when I want to drop. Hey, Cole, just be like, whatever. I feel like you just be like, whatever. I don't even care no more. Be like, that's old school. But I know Cole. He got too much pride and ego. He said he retiring from rap, but he not retiring from rap. Like Cole about to drop the other mixtape that he was gonna drop, and then he gonna still do some features and still do some joints. But he just not. I just feel like the story of Cole, like the whole, like the storyline he was going, like the first album, Dollar and Dream, all that stuff, like that's over with. But now it's about to be just him, just bars. Like so, you know what it is, man. It's your boy. He is CJ, and I was back again with another WTF's reviews and pop review. But make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things you're supposed to do on the YouTube channel, and I will get back with y'all, man. That was CyHi the Prince, jcole this, and I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace out.